socials now. Boop. Boop. Okay, sent. Uh, is it just doing 1080p? It probably is. It's Sunday in the evening.
Do you have a pretty good computer setup?
Oh yeah. I spent too fucking much money on this thing.
I'm heavily considering doing the same.
Let's see here. Okay, I need to talk because I need a judge.
I am talking right now. I am talking right now.
All right, your audio is
This is
behind
like-
your video by about not 30 seconds, like a second maybe. Cause like you start talking and then your lips start moving, which means no, your lips move and then your audio starts coming. Sorry, the other direction. So I'm not.
Oh,
Yeah.
just like time zones, I'm very not good with sync offset.
Me either. So.
How about I just try 120 instead? Try 120 instead.
All right.
Does this seem any better? Does this seem any better?
I would say the other direction.
Other direction.
Yes. I was like, nope, that's more off. Sorry,
You're fine.
tried to help. That's all.
Let's put it at a nice 480 milliseconds. Wait, you said like an entire second almost? Wait,
No.
You said like an entire second almost?
No,
Let's
it's
try
not.
800.
Also, my audio on your stream needs to be turned up a bit.
Okay.
Which is your system volume, basically. My biggest problem with OBS. I like OBS, but the equalizer is dog shit.
Yeah, it really is.
I see Kitty. Look at the
Oh,
kitty.
He's licking some ass over there. He's licking some ass over there.
Man, I don't know how to get your audio in sync. It's
Is it still bad? Should I go up?
I don't know. That's the problem. I'm really bad at telling. I need someone else to be in the chat to tell you.
Maybe, okay, so like, I'll set the input, or the audio one, back to 240, and then back to 240, and then... So is my voice coming after... Is my voice coming after it shows on the video?
The audio is coming before the video. Are you confused? I'm confused.
Yes, but how does this work? Is this any better? Yes, but how does this work? Is this any better?
Your audio's closer. You're getting closer.
Okay.
I have to keep muting you because it does cause an echo on my stream. So.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. We're getting it set up and fixed, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Hi, chat. Sorry about the technical issues. We're trying to fix something real quick.
All right. How's this sound? We're up to a healthy 1600. How's this sound? We're up to a healthy 1600.
You're almost there. You're almost there. I just want to know why your mic is so out of sync. I don't know.
My computer's not good.
Okay, that might be the problem. I don't know. I haven't experienced that. So.
All right. How about 2,000 milliseconds? Right, how about try that? 2,000 milliseconds.
That's really fucking close. That's like so close that you could probably just leave it.
Okay.
You're close enough, you know.
I'll give it an extra 100 for good measure.
Yeah. All right. Looks like we're good. I think we're good. You just gotta turn me up, I guess. Still. I don't. La 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 la. This is how loud I get. I get pretty loud. I could also do the seductive voice, which is different. Which doesn't sound so good because my throat's all gravelly, but.
I feel that. That's why I'm kind of like, well, there's mine. That's why I'm like trying to like aspire to sound like Meg from Hades. She's got like a I don't want to say gravelly voice, but like kind of in the same vein.
Yeah, I like her voice. I like her voice a lot. I'm gonna go with whatever the fuck happens. That's my voice because I feel like I just desire to do all the work to change it. So, and I'm
Okay,
not gonna do surgery either. So,
I cranked up your output volume, I think. I cranked up
okay,
your
let me hear myself real
output
quick.
volume, I think, in Discord.
No, you need to turn up the volume on your OBS. It's the desktop audio volume. You gotta turn that up. Make sure that's unmuted. I sound like I'm coming through your computer speakers right now, and I don't know why I'm so quiet.
It might help if I had you on a channel.
Well, you had me on what channel?
A channel at all.
What do you mean? I'm so confused.
I don't have a source in my audio mixer for you specifically.
You have a desktop audio. That's where I'm coming from, I think.
Just like in my computer.
No, inside OBS, there's a little in the audio mixer. It should have your camera or your microphone and your desktop audio. It should be one of the options.
There's no desktop audio in there. I think I need to add it.
Oh well, yes, you should definitely add it. It's probably muted too, because it really does sound like I'm coming through your speakers. Which means
Okay, so audio output capture. Okay, device. Headphones.
No, maybe I don't.
I'm using my headphones. How's this sound?
Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I got distracted. La la la. Hello. La la la. I'm very loud on your stream and need to be turned down now. But that's what you needed, yes. So you gotta turn me down, like, I would say 10%. I'm a bit loud. Let's see. Alright. La la la.
Well, I think the problem is also my
Now I'm quiet.
Well, I think the problem is also my microphone is picking up your voice.
Yes, it is. But if you turn me up enough on the desktop, audio shouldn't matter because we're the same sync. Okay, so now, okay, turn me down a little bit. Okay, turn me down a little bit.
Okay.
There's like a triple audio coming through. It'll stop being triple once we get the thing set up.
Welcome to technical difficulties. The stream. Welcome to technical difficulties. The stream.
Yeah. Okay. A little bit more on me down. Yeah. Okay. A little bit more on me down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit more down. Okay.
I mean, okay. Well, I think we're good right there. Yeah, that's good. Got it. Perfect. And yeah. Mute the stream now. Okay. Perfect. I think we're good enough to continue. It only took us 8 minutes. That's a record for me for technical issues. So.
Busted it right out.
There's no way I can compete. The next one will be like 25 minutes. I'm like, God damn it.
So, how are you this evening?
You know, it's funny. I have weeks where I'm just like not okay. I'm sure you've noticed. But I'm doing really good the last 2 weeks, even with a couple sad posts here and there. You know, it's just like I'd so rarely been. I'm on a manic up, and it's not gonna last. It's gonna crash real good at some point.
I definitely get that. I'm happy to hear you're kind of like on a good roll right now, though.
Yes, thank you. I'm very happy for it too. Hello, man, you take way better selfies than me. It's not fair. Also, is that blue lipstick?
It's like purple gray.
On the stream, it just looks black, so it's hard to tell. That is an effect of the light, which you were talking about.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking at it, yeah, you are just a little up. I'm going to say you're a little hot, but it's what we say means blowing out some of the detail in your face. But yes, you are a little hot, and also the light on you is a little hot, so there you go.
Oh, I think I can turn the light down, actually. But then I have to show the whole stream my armpit, so...
Oh, hello.
Right. Is this any better?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Hey.
I think this is how I had it last night. So.
Yeah, you looked really good. I was going to ask you last night if you had a ring light. Literally look like you had a good ring light. That you gotta keep that whatever
No,
lamp that is. You gotta just take it wherever you go. That's your
I
new
did have a.
streaming
I
light.
can't take it with me. I'm at my pet sitting client's house.
You're stealing the lamp to take with you.
Alright, I'll tell her that Elise said so.
Yeah, I gave you permission. Obviously, I am the queen after all.
I actually did have. Well, I do have a ring light.
I don't actually.
But it was given to me by a friend, and it was a great gift. I was very thankful for it. Took some very nice selfies with it. Used it for streaming a couple times, but she didn't use it because like the hinge on it was broken, so it doesn't like the ring light's always like hanging at a 90-degree angle. So
Interesting.
it's a pain, and I want to just like slap a bunch of my trans-colored duct tape on it.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it. But yeah, we were supposed to be on an hour early because it did bad time zone math, and then I promoted it an hour early, and now we're here. Because I literally assumed that she was in 2 time zones over, not 1. And here we are, late because of
Here we
me.
are.
Entirely me. I blame me.
Hey, you know, it's all good. It's all good. We figured it out. We troubleshooted on the go.
It's true. It's true. So yeah, sorry, stretched randomly. I had a thought and then I stretched. Fuck.
It's like doorways stretching. You just lose your thought no matter what.
Oh God, my favorite is when you open the fridge door and like this counts as a this. This is why I forget. I forgot what I was in, because it's a doorway. You get to the doorway and you forget, right? Fridge is a doorway to your food. So
Yeah,
you forget what you're gonna get, and you like stare at your fridge for like 5 minutes.
the dang door frame goblins.
Yeah, right.
They'll get you anywhere they can like
You like this story.
describe as a door frame, even on a technicality.
Jocelyn, hi. That's my friend. My chat.
Hello, Jocelyn.
I have both chats open, so because I'm fancy with a fancy computer that can do fancy things. So
My computer struggles really hard to do even one thing.
I understand. I was on that computer prior to this, so I had built. I was gonna say earlier, actually, we got totally sidetracked for about 37 minutes doing everything else. But I have built every computer I've ever had except this one, and that's because bit miners have fucked the market. It's actually cheaper to buy a pre-built at this point because they get them from the manufacturers and they don't buy retail units.
That's also kind of where I'm at right now. It really sucks that, like, I mean, I can't complain that hard because I just want to be able to do stuff like stream and video game, but like, I know that the shortages and all that go way beyond just like how it affects me, but it still sucks.
Oh yeah, I mean, the whole NFT thing just so bizarre. Like, you pay for a little digital receipt that says you own something, but you don't actually own the thing because it's not a physical object. So, what? Lillian is here, and yes, I also love her lipstick. I was saying that we were talking about earlier.
Thank you. I like this lipstick too. I don't feel like I wear it enough.
Oh, Lillian.
Lillian. Just like any of the fucking like modern like big scams, like the whole like Astroworld thing.
I did notice that Lillian commented in your channel first. I'm jealous now. I see how it is. I get it. I'm only second tier hot. I get it. Sorry, yeah. What was about Astroworld thing? Sorry, I did.
I was just gonna say, like, with all those things, the concept itself is so fractal to me. Like, how are people falling for these fucking scams left and right? It's like hard for my brain to even retain information about it.
Oh, I know, right?
But that's all I had to say about that. We don't need to go on about NFTs unless they're like
that whole Astroworld thing, and then now they had the new one when we were young, which is the same people doing it, but for now we're doing it for fucking emo
It's the same
bands.
fucking people, yeah.
Yeah, and like a bunch of the bands said they weren't even contacted about being on the show. And then when you do the fucking timetable of the show, if everyone were to show up to be less than 30 minutes a set, nobody wants to go and do a fucking 30-minute set. Like they're headliners. They're all headliners. Like they're not gonna go do 30-minute sets. Like
It's
it's
wild. I don't
ridiculous.
know how anyone thought they were gonna get away with this, and somehow they still kind of are.
They are. I mean, it's just another Fire Fest. Just another thing to take money from people who probably should be spending it on better things than a concert that's illogical.
True.
Like, go to a regular concert of one of those bands. It's probably just people, you know?
It's very much
Lillian said, I love seeing all my favorite bands for one song each. I know, right? Like, it's ridiculous.
so ridiculous.
You watch any movies? Like, do you like watch movies regularly, I should say? Jesus.
Not regularly. I'm not like a huge movie person. But
Womp womp. Wait, what?
but I have seen a few that I feel like are worth talking about, but I'm not a movie critic at all, so like I probably won't have very substantial opinions about them.
Most movie critics aren't movie critics. I would say 90% of critics out there, if you tell them to give me the subtext of a movie, they'll just be like, "It was fun." I'm like, "Thank you for writing. I appreciate it." And there's a large chunk of those people who don't even watch the movie; they just write a review and put it out.
People get paid for that shit, probably.
I know. Yes, it drives me nuts. It's a whole racket. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a huge.
I know you watch hella movies.
I watched 811 movies last year.
Lillian, doesn't she have the best emotes? I was saying that earlier. Also, hi, Moo Bunny Mill.
Oh yeah, she does have the best. She has really good bunny yeah, really good emotes. Good lord, I cannot
Show off
speak.
some of those emotes if you want to, Moo Bunny Mill. Have you not seen my tattoo, Lillian? I got this like in November. Is my first one. Thank you.
Yes, that tattoo is adorable.
They are my favorite dead, depressed composer.
Okay.
Non-binary, dead, depressed composer.
Non-binary?
Non-binary.
There you go.
Just such good emotes.
Yeah, I watch a lot of movies, so it's my special interest. So, yeah.
What's one of your favorites that you've seen recently for the first time?
Hi, kitty. Sorry, distract my cat. Let me go to my. See, I also have memory issues, so I have to jog my memory by looking at my diary here. For the first time view, The Umbrellas of Chernobyl. That's not how it's said. That's just my butchering it in American. It is a French musical. It's all the way through musical, so like every line of dialogue sung. But it's beautiful. It's beautifully lit. Every room's got this amazing, intricate wallpaper, and like, it's just a really beautiful love story. And also, for once, it doesn't have the ending you expect, and I like that. But it was a satisfying ending. It's a good movie.
What was it called?
The Umbrellas of Cherbourg. Cherbourg. How do you say that? It's a Jacques Demy film. I can send you the link if you want.
Send me the link. I'm also starting like a notepad.
Oh my god, you were adorable. That's the second person to do that.
It's the only way I can remember anything.
No, but my friend also went like and made a list, and they were like, "Hold on, I'm making a list of all your recommendations so I can watch them." And I was like, "Oh, it's a love language for me." So I was like, "Oh,
Well, I'm happy to speak it. I do care about what people recommend to me. I just tend to forget it a lot. So
Yeah, I feel that. I have very bad memory. Between the neurodivergence and the brain damage, remembering things is difficult sometimes. I
Definitely.
liken my brain to a lighthouse. I can only remember things that touch the light. So I can remember something today, but not tomorrow, regardless of importance. I don't think I've ever remembered a single friend's birthday without a reminder on my calendar. I've never remembered a single anniversary, single partner's birthday. I have, I have lived with my parents on and off through my life. They've been in my life for fucking 30 something years. I still can't remember their fucking birthdays without a calendar. So it's like there's something about dates. My brain just goes, I can't remember. I can never remember the years movies released. I can kind of ballpark it based on the aesthetic.
That's kind of cool. I feel like there's quite a few like acquired skills that you get from the experience of watching movies.
Lillian says, I don't believe people who say they remember birthdays. Oh, are you kidding me? My ex, who is a neurotypical woman, she remembered things with no problem, with alacrity. She could just
Alacrity, I love the word.
she could just remember something that happened 5 fucking years ago. And I'm like, I don't remember. She'll like, oh, you said this. I said what? Like, yeah, it's one of those things. It's like I have a terrible memory, and I try to remind people. I tell people like it's neurodivergent for sure. So like neurodivergent people can understand, but I have like additional memory issues. Have you ever been afraid in your own house because you don't recognize where you are? I
No,
have.
thankfully it's not. That sounds terrible.
It's a little disconcerting, but knowing that I woke up in the bed means I'm at least welcome there. So, but then like as I see things, start remembering. Oh, and then like it just came. All it takes is like one little thing, and the whole like it's like boom. It's like it falls into place. I'm like, all right, I know where I'm now.
Yeah,
It
I feel like I read about
happens
that.
every couple years, maybe. It's not even that common. So,
I
but
feel
yeah,
like I read about that, like the way that memory interaction happens a while ago, and like, heavily related to it. But I'm definitely grateful for, I guess, like being okay at being able to remember some things. But birthdays and dates definitely out of the question.
yep. I want to. That's why I have a calendar because I really want to remember these things because these things are special to people in my life. But I cannot remember for the life of me.
I think as long as you make an effort and you're
Always.
honest, I mean, like
Once
I
in a
don't
blue
know, if
moon,
you,
I'll miss a birthday and I have to apologize. It's like, like, fuck, I'm sorry.
yeah, I mean, if like I'm very easygoing. Like if someone forgets my birthday or something, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. Like everyone's got their own lives. Everyone's got. I feel like most people I know have memory problems as well. So
It's like, the
most
birthday
people are
present
social.
will definitely come, but it'll be late. That's what I'm saying, like, I forgot it's a week later, but hey, look, I did get you something, or whatever. That's how I work
Definitely,
sometimes. It's how I used to work.
definitely.
Now I have a calendar. And it syncs between my phone and my computer, so I can't miss. It's much harder to miss dates. I still do have problems. Like I have to remember to look at the calendar. So that's the biggest thing. So like literally the first week of this year, my friend and I were supposed to watch a movie, but I had forgot to look at my calendar, and I started streaming. And I'm like an hour and a half in the stream, and they messaged me and were like, "Oh, I'm sorry I slept in late. I'm getting ready now." I was like, yeah, you take your time. I need about 15 minutes to wrap this up, and yeah, it's like,
It
oops,
works out.
sorry, stream, I gotta go. Like fuck,
Hmm.
it happens. Having some wine hanging with skin flip.
Being a being a brain in a meat sack. Being a soul in a brain in a meat sack. It's a fun
I
time.
feel like the skeleton's the mecha, and then it's inside a meat sack because the nerves and the muscles control the skeleton, or control the skeleton essentially.
Twitch says I'm still playing Celeste. Oh, thank you. I forgot.
Oh, didn't think to look for that. That's oops.
Forgot about that. Thank you so much. There we go. Should be fixed. I'm still getting the hang of OBS and all this. So
It at some point, you should like, at some point you keeps happening and you beat yourself up because you're like, I've been doing this for 2 years. Why do I keep forgetting to do things? I've been streaming for like 5 years, and I very consistently forget to unmute myself. So it's just a thing. It happens.
little kitty, I hear you. Where are you?
Oh, did you hear my cat?
No, I heard
Oh,
the little kitten. Yeah.
my cat is. I'm like, I don't think my cat's in here. I think she's out wandering the house.
I'm gonna grab the kitty. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. I will never complain about the pig meat mecha vibes. Yeah, I'll never complain about someone wanting to bring a cat, present me a cat. Cats are good. So, chat. Did you see any movies interesting that were like interesting lately? Good, bad, indifferent. Something made you think.
Never mind. He's a wild man right now.
That's great.
Unless he just changed his mind.
That dress too. Yes, her dress is fucking awesome.
You are too sweet to me.
I see how it is. Just getting more and more jealous. Like, what the fuck?
This is but one of my 5 outfits.
My 5. Hey, I only have like 7, so like, I'm not doing much better.
I have more clothes than that, but like
I have a lot of gender neutral
stuff
clothes.
I want
So
to wear. And yeah, a lot of like boy mode clothes.
exactly, yeah.
Who's trying to boy mode right now? Actually, a lot of
me when I go to get my trans meds every month because I can't.
I do want to check my privilege there.
I mean, I really do go out. I'll only go out once a month. I have to get my own trans drugs because they won't even get like my meds from the meds. I have to go get them. So I go get my meds and I'll go get weed. So all my meds at once, and I come home and I have to go boy mode because people. I'm in a very conservative area.
For sure. Aren't you in Texas?
No, God,
No?
thank God. Oh, thank God. I actually get to go to a dispensary and buy weed legally. I live in Washington, so.
Nice.
I'm only one time zone over the other direction, see? Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's why both our math is wrong. You thought I was there, I thought you were one more over, and yeah.
Everything.
The Texas of Washington. You're not wrong. It is, in fact, the Texas of Washington. It's the right half, the eastern half of Washington is primarily conservative red territory outside of Spokane and the Tri-Cities. And I live in the middle of that desolate wilderness in the middle there. Like, there's a lot of small towns, and I live in one of them. Obviously, I'm not going to give my specifics,
For sure.
That's, like, more specific than I care to be, but I just did it because here we are.
And here we are.
Tri-Cities might be more like Texas, though, to be honest. I don't know. I've never been there. I don't want to talk shit about a place I've never been. I have been to Houston and Austin. And I guess technically I drove through all these other towns, but, like, Houston's traffic isn't as bad as Los Angeles, even though they'll claim it is. But nobody fucking respects the rules of the road. That was some chaos. It was chaos. My friend called it Mad Max Lane because it was like literally people cutting you off, and it's just like.
Denver's pretty wild like that too. Huh?
And I just remember just holding on and being like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, please don't die.
There's so many times when like someone does the dumbest shit I've ever seen, and then the next day someone will top it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
How?
Everyone drives like it's a single player game and no one else matters. Like, that's just...
Yep. The problem is people get in cars and they think they're invulnerable because they think they've got a car around them.
Oh, they've got insurance. Oh, this car's got good crash test rating.
Yep. They take it for granted.
God.
Oh, you're in Washington, Bunny? That's cool.
West Coast.
I want to be in California where the sun is warmer.
You don't like where it's gloomy and overcast?
It's cold and it snows too much, and I don't do well in cold. Like I am a person could wear 11 billion jackets and 37 billion, like, whatever layers of clothes, go outside, a stiff wind hits me, and I will shiver so hard my jaw shakes and my teeth clack, and I can't do anything but, like, crumple. I am very susceptible to cold, so I live in a place of snow. It's 20 degrees out. I hate life right now. I'm cold
At
all the
least,
time.
at least has a 30% weakness to ice damage.
Oh, so bad. Everything is was it what did I get hit with? I got hit with freezing glare, something like that.
Like a whispering gaze or something.
A withering gaze. I got hit with withering gaze last night. I literally backstabbed a fucking yeti with a crossbow, and almost killed it. And it looked at me and gave me withering gaze, and I got knocked to 1 hit HP and laid on the ground and pretended to be dead. Because I was a thief, so like I don't fucking care about these people. I just wanted to live. So that was so yes, that's me. Anything cold that hits me, I get hit with withering gaze. I can't handle the snow.
I'm used to the cold because I grew up in Wyoming where it's like icy and windy.
Jesus Christ. That place is like, way too cold, way too hard for me to live in. Like, oh my god.
Denver's cold right now, but like
yeah, we got a lot of warm months too.
It's mild. Like 300 days out of 365.
Withering gaze. Yes. Also,
I was gonna make that joke to you, Buddy Milf.
That is me right now. I am in fact one of the withering gaze.
Welcome to the Withering Gaze Club.
Oh, wow, that was an awkward laugh. Anyway,
I want to get back into D&D sometime.
I
guess like I've only actually been in a Pathfinder campaign, but I hear that they're similar to one of the D&D editions.
I have 3 1-a-month games right now. I have a Hunter game, which is a Hunter the Reckoning, World of Darkness game, in which I play basically a version of Samuel Fuller from Return to Salem's Lot. He's one of the characters. Samuel Fuller is is a director who plays a character in that movie, and my character is basically that guy. Old grumpy guy with his pants up to his nipples, trying to fight Nazis and vampires.
I've never seen the movie, but it sounds awesome.
It's a not great movie. I didn't really like it.
Awfully not great.
I mean, with the right audience, I think it'd be really fun.
Did you say he's fighting Nazis, or
he's a Nazi hunter that is now got wrapped up in some demon nonsense because there's a club and some disappearances, and the club is likely run by demons, and so there's some nonsense happening, and we're just starting to tug at the raveled, conspiracy.
That sounds like a fun D&D character to play, though.
It's technically not D&D, but it's a different system. But
whatever you want.
It's a very different system in the way how it resolves like attacks and stuff like that, with successes. But it's modern fantasy basically. It's just vampires and werewolves and nonsense in the real world. Set in 2018, which is kind of fun.
That's kind of cool.
The other game I am in, it's a once a month D&D game, 5th edition. I am playing a hyena person. She is like 9 feet tall if she wants, like when she fully extends, but her regular stature is like 7 foot tall. That's how big these fucking things are.
Like a lycanthropy kind of thing.
Yeah, like a anthropomorphic, but yes, same. Yes. Not quite furry style. I definitely got the giant maw of a fucking hyena, and I speak weird, but I'm hot, so it's okay. She is a barbarian, and she is at this fair, and ran into these people, and they've been hired to go into the Fae and kill a bunch of hags, and that's where I'm at with that one. And then the other game is. I am Spraddle the Thief. Last night's game was I'm Spraddle the Thief, and I am trying to prevent the merfolk from having war with the humans of this island by going to the tree and retrieving a branch from it. But also, secretly, if I can get an acorn from said branch, I can resurrect my great love who died years ago. And so, That was what I played last night. So those were my 3 characters. I just went into a wrong babble. I'm sorry.
No, that's. I wanted to hear it. If I didn't want to hear it, I would have said so. That's super cool, though.
Am I
My
playing?
Pathfinder game, I was like,
No, not yet. I have not played my bard yet. Sorry, I didn't interrupt you.
no, that's okay. But, um, my Pathfinder game, I didn't really love my character, like a couple sessions in, but then like COVID happened and my school fell through, and I was so stressed that I didn't like continue with that party. But I was like, God, what was I? It was like a fighter class.
Hell yeah!
It's a fighter class, not. It's like an android, but for magic. I forget what they're called.
Warforged.
Warforged, yeah, exactly. And I kind of hated that character. So,
Really? Oh wow. Hey,
um,
to each their own.
I think like I could have played a little bit different. It was my first campaign, so I probably could have made it a little better on my part, but definitely would be down to get back into any kind of tabletop RPG.
Yeah, I do too. I like to have a more regular game than once a month that sometimes gets canceled. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do that at some point. I just don't want to run the fucking thing because I don't run fantasy at all. I run D20. I run modern setting games because I have ingested way too much conspiracy nonsense and X-Files and like a bazillion modern supernatural shows.
Do. I've watched the shit out of X-Files.
I
That was
fucking
my
love that
jam
show.
in high
But
school.
I've always been like fascinated with the idea of paranormal investigators and X-Files crossing, and so I developed this group, this fuck, what was it called? I developed like, an independent think tank, was what they're called. Basically, it was investors and stuff, and they're basically the X-Files slash paranormal investigators, but like in the world that I create, it's where the heroes get they're subsidized by the government instead. So the Men in Black is privately owned basically, because and you get that usually I just have my people like hired by that, and because that's like a central focus of my games. I'm obsessed with this idea. I know it's one of those
I
things.
like that. Yeah, sounds like it'd be engaging.
X-Files is a beautifully by show. I mean, I haven't
Ooh.
seen it in a long time, and Lillian was asking about my bard. I'm gonna play an insult bard.
Insult bar, that sounds fun.
So like, bards can make spells based on how they perform or doing by performing. And did you know that heckling people is a performance?
Oh yeah, totally.
And so, I can talk tremendous shit, but I can never back it up, except in D&D. I can definitely back it up. Because like I played Sea of Thieves, and I love that game. But oh my god, I talk tremendous shit and cannot at all back it up.
Tell me about that. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm so good
We
at
can
it.
talk about that on stream maybe.
Uh, just
I haven't played Sea of Thieves, but I've heard it. I've heard it's fun.
it can be. Yeah, I mean, I think with the
Probably
right
like
group,
if you have friends to play with you, huh?
it's like the right group. So I have to have the right group, right? And that all take it seriously enough that they're not taking care of the ship. That's the thing. A lot of people just fuck around and then like their ship sinks and they get all upset because their ship sinks. I'm like, well, no one was on your ship. It's like, you know. Anyway,
Like when people in like FPSs get mad
oh
that you lost the game or that you did poorly when you're the only one trying to play the objective.
right.
Like, dude, this isn't team deathmatch. Come on.
I played years worth of Overwatch, and there's a lot of people who just play team deathmatch.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I don't play
motherfucker.
Overwatch, but a similar one is Paladins, and it's the same shit.
Oh yeah, I played Paladins a few times. It's all right. I didn't hate it. The shooting didn't feel as rewarding to me as Overwatch. Overwatch just gifted to me. I didn't even buy it. I've actually never put any money into it. In fact,
It's good because we all know how actively is.
I'm just
these
look.
days.
I'm just hoping with the transition over to Microsoft Heat transition, that I can actually just play it again without feeling like a piece of shit.
They're keeping Kotrick though. Like,
Oh, never
the
mind
main
then.
fucking problem. I mean, not the main problem, but a very big proportion of the problem.
You're not wrong. I guess it hasn't been installed since this nonsense, so I
No, I
guess I
was
won't
like
install it
so
again.
excited when I like first heard about Diablo 2 getting remastered.
Yeah, right. I want to play it so bad.
I was like, oh, I want to play it so bad because I've like Diablo. Admittedly, I never played Diablo 1, but
Oh wow,
Diablo
really?
2 was like one of my favorite games of all time.
Diablo 2 is one of my favorites, also. Actually, I played Diablo 1.
So much time in Diablo 2. Like
I,
I had a paladin that I was running with my friend's barbarian,
oh,
and we
that's
would
so
just like
cool.
walk. We would just like step face to face with Bale and shit, doing boss runs.
Me and
Oh
my
god,
friend who lived with me at the time, we would play Diablo 2 like all fucking out. We probably put 2 or 3,000 hours into that thing easily over one summer. Like just
yeah,
so
I feel excited
I
about.
played every character all the way through, made dozens and dozens and dozens of builds. I still just really like Leap Barbarians. I'm sorry, I know I'm real basic.
Um, Lillian, you might be right about that. Last I heard, I thought I heard confirmation about them keeping Kotrick, but I definitely could be wrong. Take what I say with a grain of salt because um,
Leap Barbarian is life. Thank you,
I have
Jocelyn.
played.
I
I mean,
also
Barbarian's fun. I
I
do like Barbarian, and I think my favorite class is Necromancer
I was
since
gonna say I like Necromancer with minion build also.
yeah, just
Paladin with Thorns. I mean, like
Paladin with Thorns was what got me through hell for sure.
my favorite thing to do is make a new character and then run through someone else's cow level, like level 2, because one hit kills you and no one's
Not
gonna save your
hell
ass.
level.
But that's what I would literally go in there with junk gear on purpose, leave all my good shit in my stash, and then run through the cow level collecting things to earn money to buy better gear, and then until I finally could go to a trader, which probably just had duped items anyway, where I can get my gear or whatever. But yeah, the cow level. I want. See, that's why I want the remaster. I'm like, I want to do the cow level runs again.
Yeah. But alas,
Nope. Rip.
rip.
They ruined it. They soiled it.
Soiled it.
But yeah, I get into some games like Hades is the first game in a long time that's captured more than 28 hours of my time.
Hades is good. Hades is a good fucking game, and I'm glad that I decided to get into it.
Me too.
Uh, and I'm actually really happy to be like watching you as you
Oh,
like seeing you beat Hades for the first time was so satisfying
I
for me. Like
streamed every moment
sweating,
of that ascent or that
my
escape. So,
my heart was beating so hard when you were fighting him on that run.
oh,
Shit.
I thought I was choking at the end there. It's like, oh no, oh no, and then oh, God, I was so surprised. I was like, oh, that was the best part.
The fact that you got your you were able to save all your death defies till the end was like really mattered for sure.
Oh,
I think that was the same case with me.
that was just pure luck. I mean, everything about that was pure luck. I'm not the best game player, so.
Yeah, Lillian, that's it sucks. I mean, we see this over and over again where it's like
Yep.
some dude in power, usually a fucking white guy, does
Yep.
some fucked up shit with like clear evidence, and he just gets away with a slap on the wrist and a big fat fucking paycheck.
And it's always a golden parachute when these people leave. And the only way to get rid of the golden parachute is if he goes through an internal investigation and is stripped of his leaving the contractual rights. But like they're not going to do that. They're just going to let him go. Because if they do strip him of his golden parachute, he can sue them, and then they're going to court for fucking years, and then they're just going to settle anyway. So they're just going to give him the money and tell him to get the fuck out, and then he'll never get hired again from that studio or any studio related to those people. Hopefully, fingers not crossed, knocked on wood.
He needs to do some work as a human. He needs to fucking he needs to check himself really hard.
32 Heat at least run when? I don't know.
Yeah,
someday. I'll get there.
Let's both do a 32 Heat run and see how far we get.
Oh my god. Die in the first room. I got my first boon. Get killed by the first guy. All right. Well.
I tried to do a 32 heat run because of a thing. Um, it didn't last long. I think I got killed by Meg, but I was struggling the whole time.
Like, I'll put it this way. I mean, if someone wants to like throw me $5 next time I stream Hades, I'll do a 32 heat run for every $5 cent. I mean, like, it seems
I'll
fair.
remember that.
Faye, we'll remember this anyway.
Like a la Telltale Games or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking love me some Wolf Among
Did
Us.
I almost make
Oh
you?
boy.
Did I almost make you do a spit take?
No.
Oh,
I'm pretty
damn
good
it.
about not doing spit takes.
Damn it. I thought to be all proud of myself and shit.
Yeah, if you make me do a spit take, that's like a once it's like a once a decade thing.
I
For me.
feel accomplished when I get someone to snort.
I snort rather easily. You'll probably hear me snort. At
Oh,
some point.
excellent. Are you familiar with Riverboat Jack?
No.
Okay, she's a mid-sized train streamer, so I mean, we're between that like a couple hundred to usually about 50 people in her stream, and uh, I've been hanging out in the chat every now and then, and I'm just like the worst fucking dad joke in the universe, and once. I get her to laugh every now and then, and once I made her snort, and I was like, I win. I won the Riverboat Jack Monopoly. I got her to snort, and she was like a little embarrassed, but I'm like, hee.
I stand by that trans women are like the pinnacle of dad joke tellers.
Oh,
And
Jocelyn, are you
we all
jealous?
think it's funny, and we are all good at it, and it's great.
Jocelyn said she's taking it down. Are you jealous? Oh, I was waiting for that. Please be jealous. That'd be beautiful.
Jealous of what?
Oh, gonna be top train streamer. That's right. She's been saying she can become top train streamer.
I believe in her.
I know she can do it. Jocelyn's great. She's a great streamer.
I don't even know Jocelyn, but she can do it.
It's the Geek Corner. She's in my chat. They're a good lady. Great streamer. She streams Jade Cocoon 2 and Enter the Gungeon sometimes.
Like Enter the Gungeon. Never heard of the Jade game.
We have done Gunfire Reborn a few times. I love that game.
I've never played that game.
Oh well, that is one of my favorite games at present.
Interesting. I've definitely seen it on the store and been interested. But...
It's a roguelite first-person shooter with characters and
I like me some roguelite
and like randomized Diablo-style weapons. Not quite as intricate as Diablo, but there's a lot going for it that tickles my fancy. I really like roguelites. So I like first-person shooters. So combined.
Lillian, yes.
Yeah, we're trans women are hilarious.
Yes, you're right.
Definitely not wrong.
And yeah, roguelites. I fucking love roguelites. Like I know they're like trendy or whatever, but
have you ever played Rogue Legacy?
I was just about to talk about Rogue Legacy.
It's one of my favorites.
I have Rogue Legacy 2 on this computer. I played Rogue Legacy 1 on my PS4 when I had it, and
I've 100%ed it once. So.
I beat the game, but I did not 100% it. I couldn't even get past the fucking Neo eyeball. His name is.
I don't remember their names. I literally fought that guy for a solid month before I beat him.
I could not do the Neo fights. They were all.
And then I put the game down for like 5 months, and came back, and like for some reason I was just able to like just knock off the other bosses like nothing. I was like, what the fuck?
Sometimes that's how it is. Like
Yeah.
you gain enough muscle memory that like you're presented with a situation in game, and you're just like, I know what to do.
But yeah, I have Rogue Legacy 2, and I played like 4 hours on it, and that's about it.
I want to play more Rogue Legacy 2. It just doesn't run great on my computer.
Understandable.
Another reason, I mean, there's a million reasons why I want a better computer.
Of course. But yeah, I'm a big fan of roguelites. They're fun.
Have you played Noita or Noita?
Noita. No, I might have it though. I'm gonna look real quick. I have a lot of games.
It's a roguelite falling sand game where like every single pixel of like material in the game is.
Why are we scrolling? Stop. Why are we clicking on things? What, my mouse is flipping the fuck out. Holy shit, sorry. Oh my god, I need a new mouse. My mouse is broken. Breaking.
And a new mouse?
I can't
I
afford
also need.
it.
Yeah,
I
technology.
do not have that game. Got a lot of
Noita
games,
is
so.
very fun. It's so like you start at the top of this huge world, and you start with like a random magic wand and a random potion, um, and yeah, every object or material in the game has its own physics that are all simulated individually, and it's like if you ever
It's like a
played Powder
physics
Toy.
sandbox. So it's like a physics sandbox and a roguelike?
Yes.
That's kind of
And
cool.
it's you're a wizard, so like,
Harry.
you're a wizard, Glary. I don't want to like do Harry Potter quotes for the record. Anyway,
That was just me making a joke, but yeah.
um, yeah. So like, there's the falling sand element of it, but then there's also like, you can build wands and create crazy cool weaponry and mess with like some alchemy stuff, and it's like a huge world that you can explore that's random every time. It's very good. It's very punishing, but very good.
See, I really like really deeply wanted a racing RPG. Now there was Tokyo Extreme Racer, which we got two of the games, Tokyo Extreme Racer 3 and 0. Love them, but like I need a step more. I need a step farther. I need
I feel
actual
that.
more, and then I would like to do like randomized stats and stuff like roguelites, because that's just yeah. But I don't know where I'm
Love
going with
those
that.
roguelites.
I love them.
Um, I like Binding of Isaac, although I don't play
Like
that
that.
much anymore.
I like that one too.
Um,
I also haven't played it much. I played a little bit. I couldn't get into it until the remaster or whatever, when I can use my controller finally.
I got into it I think more before the remaster, like when it was still like a Flash game
Oh yeah,
or whatever it was.
I think it was a
But
Flash game. Yeah,
it's good.
yeah, it's a pretty good game.
Trying to think. This is like one of the
Oh
big
yeah,
things that
Jocelyn used to play
again
that a lot. Sorry.
I consider myself self-diagnosed autistic, but like this is one of the big things that I really relate to, as far as like symptoms or whatever, is like when I'm trying to remember a list of clearly like my favorite things that mean the most to me, the whole list just disappears from my head, and I can only pull like two or three things out.
Do you have things you could definitely say are your special interests? The things that you focus a lot of your energy and fandom into?
I mean, just video games in general. Like I go through spurts of like hyper fixating on one thing for a while, and
Um,
music for sure. Although I should spend more time doing the music stuff.
hey, no beating yourself up. Not in the stream. That's not what the stream is for.
That's fair. Although I'm going to use that against you if you start beating yourself up.
Ooh, damn you! It's rude.
We
Fine.
only stand with equal measures here.
I
I mean,
I don't generally try to talk down about myself. It just happens, and people remind me to stop. I'm like, oh yeah, oops.
and I get that too.
It was a defense mechanism for so long, you know.
I feel like that's the same way I am. Like, yeah, we live in this body in this brain, and sometimes it just happens like that.
I've been through a lot of bullshit in my life, so the fact that I'm still like here is like a miracle. So I just try to just take it one day at a time.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Well, I'm glad you're here. My
There's
fucking bow is being a pain in the ass.
tell that toe to be honest with its feelings. Tell you what's wrong.
So yeah. What in the past? What has been your favorite game? What's the games that you sunk the most hours into? You think? I mean, obviously you wouldn't know full
Don't
stats.
make me say it. Don't make me say it.
Is it Roblox?
No, thankfully not.
Okay, then you're fine.
um, probably League of Legends,
Oh,
unfortunately, or Minecraft.
look, it's a game, you know.
It is a game. It gets a bad rap, but like honestly, the like
I don't mock people for what they like, you know.
I mute people that
Civ 5, huh?
are annoying or like toxic for sure. But I really like the strategy element of the game, and I like
Civ
that they're
5.
always trying to balance it. But other than that, yeah, definitely Minecraft would be like my top one. I've spent uncountable hours in Minecraft. When my band and I first moved to Colorado in 2015, we didn't have internet in our house for like 2 months, so all we did was like build on the same Minecraft world for like 2 months straight.
That's cool.
And it's and aside from that, I have the whole like high school and junior high history with it. Like I'd play on servers online that were like griefing enabled servers, so
Oh
you really had
Lord,
to hide your shit if you didn't want it to get fucked up.
it's amazing.
A lot of good hours spent in Minecraft. Lillian says she knew it was League. What gave it away? Am I a League bitch? Is that just me? Anyway,
The
yeah.
game I've played the most would probably be PlanetSide 2. I was on the beta
Honestly,
team.
it was a good game.
I put
I
us on the.
played that.
I have a
Go ahead.
go. No, go ahead. I have a longer story. So you do your thing.
I played it when it like first came out, and I was really enjoying it, and then I just like stopped.
Which team did you
Uh,
play?
oh, I don't remember them at all. It was like a purple one.
Which did you play? The purple people?
I think I played the purple people.
That's where the trans people go.
Yeah.
Vanu Sovereignty
Oh.
for life. I have dog tags for the Vanu Sovereignty. I need you to understand. I was hardcore in this game. I love the dad. That was cute.
As soon as I said I didn't want to say it, I can tell. Okay. I mean that's fair.
So I put so many hours into that game that I was spending 16 hours a day on the game, and
What did you
my
like?
and it was like the final nail in my marriage
Oh.
because we were on the rocks at that point. It's not like it was not obvious that we were just both trying to wait for the other person to say something. Not to get too frickin' personal, but like
No, not at all.
that was like that's a thing that happened. Like, I didn't know how to communicate back then. I'm like way better at it now. You know, hard conversations are just a part of life, especially when you're in polyamory.
Especially in polyamory.
You have to be able to have the hard conversations, or you're gonna have a lot of heartache and pain, and it's gonna suck.
And there's gonna be heartache and pain even with the hard conversations.
Oh God, I don't even.
It's like I don't want to say polyamory is like a high risk, high reward kind of thing, but like
it's just a lot of work.
It's a lot of work to maintain something that is potentially very beautiful and affirming,
Very rewarding.
Yeah, very rewarding.
But it is a lot of work, and I find a lot of people don't want to put in work. They just want the threesome essentially, and they don't want to admit to themselves.
Yeah.
Too many people.
And I've met people that are definitely like that.
Like,
for me, it's
I'm
like a fundamental. Sorry, I have cotton mouth. Hang on.
Yeah, go ahead. I like how I didn't get to tell my plant side story because we're talking about something else. It's great.
Oh, you can tell your plant side story.
All right, so during the short time I had my own board game business where we'd go to conventions. We went to our normal convention that our home convention, which is Strategicon, which is held 3 times a year in LA. I'd like to still go at some point when the pandemic's over. So we were at Strategicon, and someone who worked at Sony Online Entertainment, this is how long ago it was there. And she came to us and was like, hey, we're looking for vendors for SOE Live, which was their meetup thing. I don't know if they call it I don't know what their fan fest is called now. It was called Fan Fest, and then it was SOE Live, and then Daybreak runs that shit, so I don't know. But so we were the only board game vendor at that place, and I saw all these people playing alpha builds of PlanetSide 2, and I was like, "What game is that?" And like, have you ever played PlanetSide 1? And like, nope. And then they start telling us like how the game is, and like I get on I get access to it right as beta starts, before it was public, and like there's just so much. There've been so many amazing moments in that game linked to just group play. Everyone agrees to do something because it's funny or it's fun or it's cool because teamwork's fun. Like there's a great lot of moments like that, and so I just got hooked to this fucking game.
Hell yeah.
So hooked. And after the marriage, I literally would just get online. I ran my own platoon. So I had 48 people. I'd yell at them, get into places because I didn't know how to communicate still. Like I was not a good leader, but like I led squads for 16 hours a day on average.
PlanetSide's the one where like there's like the three factions and well, I know which one it is, but was that like you would have like territories that you could
Yep,
spawn in
there
and you
was
would have to take over the territories?
3 different areas of the planet that you were trying to conquer, and you could take all the territories except for the opponent's spawn zone, basically. It was called, I can't remember what they call it when you wipe them all the way to the spawn zone. But yeah, so everyone's fighting for this territory. It's a never-ending battle. Because then what will happen is Vanu wins by, say, sweeping all the maps and now owns all the territory they can own. And then people get bored and switch to the other teams. And so then the battle begins anew as the everything evens out again. And so it's like literally never-ending battle. So
Yeah, I remember watching my brother play, and he would be sniping people.
yeah, oh
He
yeah.
literally be like shooting people from so far away, like all game. I'm like,
Yep.
I'm not a sniper myself, so I don't get it, but that's cool.
Oh, I'm very good at solo sniping, just wandering around the wilderness and just, oh, there's some dude outside repairing his car. Boop! Walk away.
As far as like tactics go, I'm not a sniper at all.
I was not the greatest commander, all right? I'll be the first one. I got a lot of people killed doing bad maneuvers. Pincer attacks and shit. Like
Halo 3 and Halo Reach for sure as a bad commander. But people still followed me and got in my Warthog, so. Moo Bunny MILF, I do not have more tattoos. This is my only tattoo, as of yet. I want to get more for sure, and I have a couple ideas, so.
I have no tattoos and no piercings, but I'd like to fix that someday.
I was just thinking like last week that I don't even have my ears pierced, and I really want to get my ears pierced. I've had my nipples pierced, I've had my tongue pierced. All those are out now.
Wow.
Oh, bye Moon Bunny Mill. Thanks for.
I've always wanted to get my nipples done, but
nipples were fun. I mean, it was all right. It wasn't like.
It wasn't worth the trouble. Is that the problem?
It wasn't crazy to have them like played with or anything. It kind of made me uncomfortable at times, and then one fell out, and I didn't know for like half a day.
Oh no!
The hole already closed, so I was like, well, I don't want to just have one, so I took them both out. And then my tongue piercing, it was really bad, like when they pierced it, but it healed pretty quickly. But then like a couple weeks into my tongue piercing, I started losing feeling into the tip of my tongue.
Uh-oh.
So I was like, and the lady kind of like was mean, so I was inclined to believe that she did it wrong, which I know isn't like
maybe not on purpose, of course, but just
right. But so I took that out and thankfully like got the feeling back in my tongue. But
well, that's good. Interesting.
Tongue piercing was cool. That was like kind of fun to kiss with, but definitely want to get my ears pierced. I really want to get a belly button piercing.
I want a septum piercing for sure.
I kind of want a septum piercing too, but
I want snake bites. I don't know why. I just like that look.
Yeah, Lillian, like belly button piercings are so fucking cute. I love them.
Oh yeah, my belly button isn't receptive to such things. It's
my belly and hips have a lot of stretch marks, so I feel like a piercing would be like a nice accent. I got those like glowing, like purple stretch marks, like all over my body. Like my boobs are mostly stretch marks. I guess I don't need to be talking about my boobs really, but.
I mean, we're not talking about it in a sexual sense, and you're not showing them, so I think we're okay.
That's true.
I mean, whatever. Stretch marks are stretch marks. I don't know.
I mean, I still think they're beautiful. They're just definitely not like the typical boobs you see on the timeline that are like smooth complexion and
I'm
like.
sorry, the way you phrased that, I'm like, what? That took me. You mean like on Twitter? And I'm like, oh yeah.
On Twitter,
I
yeah.
guess there are people who definitely just show their tits on Twitter. I'm much more conservative. I've only sent like 2 nudes to 2 different people once ever. Like, I'm very shy. I felt very awkward about my body, so nudes aren't something that are gonna be coming from me anytime soon. I'm sure someday I'll feel confident about it, but like, I'm not confident right now. I'm working on it.
I was confident with my nudes before I started HRT, and then just like it's thankfully like I'm very grateful that I had that beginning because once I started taking HRT and seeing like the changes and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, my selfie game and especially my nudie game stepped through.
Oh God. I have a private
um,
account, and I only for the other day posted my first selfie on it. So it's like,
landmarks. Those are mile markers. There.
and yeah, stretch
Yeah.
marks are beautiful.
What was that?
I was agreeing with Lillian that stretch marks are beautiful. 100%.
Oh yes, I agree. I didn't see that. I'm gonna take a quick like 5 minute break and I'll be right back.
Oh boy. Okay. Doomed. I'm doomed. I'm gonna fly this stream into the sun. Just you watch. That's it. We're going to the sun, chat. Right now. All right, now it's AMA. You can ask me any fucking question right now. I'll pretty hide it. I'll probably tell you the truth. Let's go. Come on. I know you got it. Oh, well, good night, Jocelyn. I hope you have a good streams, my lovely friend. I cannot wait to get back to streaming with you again. I miss you and your beautiful face and your beautiful voice and talking with you and your personality. Bye. I'm really high. I'll just start heaping compliments on people. Hey, Lillian's back. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. I understand. I see how it is. I get it. You know? Like, you're over there. You're only over here when she's not over there. It just breaks my heart. I mean, just... I'm being sarcastic. Just so you know. I don't exactly deliver... Blah, blah, blah. I don't always deliver sarcasm properly, so I just tell you it's sarcasm at this point. So, I'm in both chats. I know you're in both chats. I'm being... I adore you, Lillian. You know this. This is me trying to get, like... It feels like my shoulder's gonna pop out of the socket, so I'm like, There's so many tabs on right now. That's a very neurodivergent thing to have happen, yes. I also have a lot of tabs. And none of them are acid, and that's not fair. But yeah, I probably have... Ooh, God. I probably have at least 50 tabs open right now. It's enough tabs that every few days I have to close Chrome and reopen it because the memory leak is so bad it like will start fucking with my computer. Even though I've got 16 gigs of memory, I need more. Actually, I have 32 gigs. I need another 32. My previous computer actually had 64 gigs, but that memory wasn't compatible with this memory, this computer, so I couldn't move it over. I'm a little bummed about that. You're not you're not close to my tab mess? Yeah, well, I don't know. It's just my brain is scattered and fragmented across the floor. And some days I can pick up less and some days I can pick up more. But here I am, just as I'll be. I can't figure out something to rhyme. I'm sorry. Only 5 tabs? That's a lot.
know.
Kitty! Oh my god! Kitty, 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 kitty. Hi, kitty. Look at these cuties over here. What is the kitty's name?
Figaro.
Huh?
Figaro. We just call
Figaro?
it Figaro. Yeah.
Figaro, 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 Figaro. That one? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, cutie! Look at that. Oh, I love Tuxies so much.
He's a sweet boy.
Sherlock is in the rest of the house somewhere, so she will not be making an appearance to stream likely.
I interrupted him from a very important half, obviously.
Oh, but he's so cute. Look at that cutie.
He's a good boy.
Oh shit. I gotta be right back. Your turn to hold the chat down.
That's fine with me. Hello, chat. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. Or whatever that quote is. I don't even know what that's from. Yeah. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're having a good time. It's a nice little casual, just chat stream. I had a cup of wine. That was nice. I smoked a bit of weed. That was cool. I'm a cool kid. Etc. Lillian, since I know you're probably still in chat, how's your day been? I know there's stream lag, so. Gosh, killed it, Rorschach. Yeah, what can I say? I'm a regular self-therapist. That's not true. My therapist is very good at her job, and I have a very good rapport with her. I'm very thankful that she is a part of my life. Therapy is important.
And like magic, Sherlock decided to join us. Hi, Sherlock. Hi.
There's lots of hanging out with friends, which is cool.
Hi, baby.
I love to hear it. I went out the other night to see the lead guitarist of my band play a show of his like solo music. That was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
Saw a lot of my friends there. Had a couple of drinks with my girlfriend, and it was fun. There's a little bit of weirdness, but I don't know.
That's life.
I mean, it's not really weirdness. I was flattered, but
yeah, I've been hanging out with Lillian a lot lately.
Shout out to good therapists indeed.
My therapist was good, and then she left. The current guy is not really doing his job very well.
I hate to hear it.
I don't have any other options, though.
That, like, her therapist, she's known for like at least 5 years, but she feels like she doesn't really get anywhere with her. Like,
Well, I mean, it's very valid to break up with your therapist and get a new one to fit your needs.
It is, and I feel like we should talk about that more. Like, at a certain point, and I mean, like, even from the get-go, if you don't connect with your therapist, it's not worth the money or the time.
It's like any other relationship, like friendships or relationships, all those relationships, right?
Exactly.
Like,
I mean,
people like that's the same thing with friendships, though. Like, a lot of people just
say that dynamic spreads throughout most relationships. Like, definitely have a dynamic like that in my band, or like any band that you're in. You know, like, you have to connect, and you have to communicate, and
you have to like being around each other.
That's just what, like,
the big thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to straight couples who apparently hate each other.
My parents.
Not you. um. But yeah. If you don't connect with your therapist, you just gotta find another one. If you have an option, I don't.
And that was like
No.
the first time I tried to get into therapy when I was like really feeling the depression, having pretty like consistent suicidal ideation.
I'm very
I tried
sorry
to
to
get
hear
into
that.
therapy, and I just like the guy that they paired me with was not relatable at all.
My first
Like,
therapist was transphobic, actually.
that's fucking shitty,
Yep.
and I've been lucky to not have to experience anything like that in that setting.
Sent me back a couple years.
God. Yeah, I can imagine.
Because I had to get, like, at the time, I had to get approval of the therapist to go forward with it, right? And if he's transphobic, he's going to say I'm crazy. I mean, I am crazy, but not because of that. I'm crazy because cis men and all their bullshit in my life.
Trans people have existed for thousands of years. Don't know why people are still denying
Over the trans emperor of Rome, and I love her.
that.
Even apparently
I
she was a
actually
terrible
haven't
leader.
heard of that. Who is the trans empress of Rome?
1 second. Google.
I guess I could Google too, but my computer's
Elagabalus. Here, I'll send you the wiki. I'm gonna send you the link.
Cool. Send me that link then.
There you go. Dressed as a woman, was to be dressed as a woman, had a woman's name.
Officially known as Antoninus. Antoninus. Roman emperor from 218 to 222.
Misgender him through this whole thing.
Oh yeah, definitely misgendering.
Yep.
While she was still a teenager. Her short reign was conspicuous. But... Okay, well, either way.
That's because historians don't believe she was actually trans. She was just.
It's because we have transphobic historians, exactly.
And then not all. Sometimes they just don't understand outside their worldview. Why would someone do that? Because.
Because yeah, I mean, like you obviously wouldn't know because you aren't. But
right.
For someone who is trans, it's like pretty obvious why you would do something like that. Sorry. I hope I'm making sense. I'm a little tipsy.
You're good.
In the bathroom,
you're all good. So. I'm just eating my dinner. It's cold because I took.
What are you having for dinner, Elise?
Some fries and some Parmesan chicken.
Fuck yeah. Love Parmesan chicken.
The fries are borderline cold, and the chicken is definitely lukewarm because I got message that it was ready 15 minutes prior to me getting it.
No. Oh.
Hey! Thanks for the follow. Shaker Squash. Shaker Squash? Shaker Squash. Am I saying that right?
Jake or Squash?
Shaker Squash?
Shaker. Hardly.
I don't want to shake my squash.
not on Twitch at least.
I can't stretch right now. My arm's fucked up. And I'm eating. But I appreciate it. I will stand and stretch my legs when I'm done.
Have you hydrated?
I'm drinking water. Yeah. Okay. I was drinking soda for the first part of the stream, but like, you know.
Soda. I could probably be hydrating more. Let me take my own advice.
Yeah. I have to take my meds in 2 hours. Mmm. Chicken's pretty good.
I have some like lemon garlic sauce pasta that my girlfriend made, and it's so good.
That sounds good.
I want to have some. There's like arugula and Roma tomatoes in it.
Ooh, I love arugula.
Yeah, me too. And actually, it's funny because like the first time she made this recipe, it was like a very good balance of arugula. And then for some reason, like we thought we were using the same amount this time. We were following the recipe, and the whole dish was just overloaded with arugula. And like, we didn't put it all in piecemeal. We just dumped the whole thing in the
Oops.
bowl.
Oopsie.
So we were like, okay, this sucks. It's too much arugula. We like surgically removed some of the arugula and then made
Yep.
more sauce. So it's good
Yep.
again. It's very good. Love food. Love food. Jeez, like food's so good.
I love mouth pleasure.
That's a love language of mine. Taste, like, fuck. Make some good shit that I can taste, and I love it.
Take it easy, Lillian. Thanks for stopping by.
Hi, Lillian. Thanks for hanging out.
Hope you enjoy dinner.
Very nice to see you.
She said it in my channel too. Hey, oh, yay! But yeah. Hey, thanks for the follow. I don't. Okay. I think I might turn that off. It's kind of breaking up the conversation here. All right. I will address all the follows at the end.
I'm not worried about it. You can do like.
It's really loud and distracting because I had to turn things up to make you heard on my stream. So it's like now it just blares in my ears.
Hopefully we can figure out some better setups for our future streams if there are future streams.
I would like there to be. I'm having fun.
Yeah, we should find a game that we can play together.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I pulled up my Steam library because I wanted to see what other roguelikes I like, because for some reason I can't remember. But, Crypt of the Necrodancer is another one I love.
I haven't played it, but I own it. It's
very good. Danny Barakovsky's obviously a very skilled composer. He's not like... He doesn't impress me like some other composers do. Like, ooh, like Chris Christandelo, I think that's Chris. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. The composer for Risk of Rain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, one of my favorite modern composers of all time. So good.
Interesting.
I like your.
I like your. Oh, he's a good composer, but I just said that was just like, dang, just cut his knees right off. Woof.
I shouldn't say that because I know like that's probably just gonna be someone's gonna say the same shit about me. Like,
yeah, whatever. Let him have a fucking opinion.
I'm not trying to talk shit. It's just personal preference. Like I said, he's a very skilled composer. But it just doesn't hit the same way that Risk of Rain soundtrack does, or honestly, like Toby Fox is a fucking great composer.
I don't recognize that name. I don't recognize most game composers, to be really honest with you.
Toby Fox is the developer of Deltarune and Undertale.
I have one of those in my library.
Elise, if you haven't played Undertale, you should play Undertale.
Okay.
I know it's like a... I don't know. I'm unabashed about my Undertale fandom. I love it. I mean, look, I have a fucking Undertale tattoo, so...
I had no idea it was Undertale related.
Yeah. And, yeah. That game means a lot to me, so that's kind of why I wanted this tattoo to be, like, a character that I like from it that also meant something to me, but also, like, was not, like, a super heavy tattoo, because I just, like, was dealing with a different, very heavy thing in my life, and I didn't want to, like, engrave that in my skin at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well, that's cool.
I don't know how I got on that tangent, but... Oh yeah, Undertale. Play Undertale. That's all I have to say.
Yes, mistress.
And then play Deltarune, Good Girl.
Good Girl.
Oh. Have you played Loop Hero?
No, I've not.
Have you seen anything about it?
I've heard exactly 0 things about it.
Loop Hero's fun. So it's definitely got like roguelike mechanics, but it plays more like
Loot Hero, Loop Hero.
Loop with a P.
Oh, because I have Loot Hero with a T.
No, Loop with a P.
And I don't have that one. Okay.
Loop Hero kind of plays like a little bit like an auto board game.
Oh, cool.
If that makes sense, where like So like you have like a randomly generated loop that you have a little character that walks around the loop, and each time you pass the loop, it gets a little bit harder. Like monsters that
Oh,
spawn on the loop
Loop
get
Hero is in my on my wish list.
it's very good. I know that some people like don't get a lot out of it,
I
just
like
because of the way
Devolver.
it is.
They're
Like,
pretty good.
and yeah, Devolver Digital's great.
They're the best E3 presentations, hands down.
Oh, hands down, hands down.
They
That
watch a
fucking
lot of
last,
movies, and you can tell.
that
Like I watch
fucking
those movies, and like, wow, look at all these movie references in this
Thank you
game.
for reminding me about that because I wanted to rewatch their last E3 bit because it's so funny to me.
I mean,
And
like, there's so many references, pop culture wise, in those. They're like packed. So good.
I'm so excited to rewatch that at some point.
Whoever writes
Um,
those is just top notch.
oh yeah,
Because they're always like they are literally the funniest, the most entertaining. You remember everything from them because practically because you remember you laughed and had fun and anyway. I buy
yeah,
a
that
lot of
was
their games.
okay, yeah, cool. I'll save that for later.
But oh yeah, I can probably shoot you over my if we're not already mutuals in Steam, I can shoot you over my profile and we
Oh
can.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Send me.
That way you can just look at what we both have. I just gotta figure out my profile. And yeah, here.
I don't have like a giant library, but I have a few things.
Oh, for a while there, I was just buying every bundle under the sun. Like I have like
Some
700 games or something.
here. What's your?
I'm sending it
Oh,
right now. Just give me a direct link. I don't know. I don't know if you're logged into the web or whatever.
what's your? Will you type in your friend code?
My friend code? You mean for my Switch?
No, your Steam friend code. Did they
Oh,
do that?
they have a friend code? How do I find my friend code?
I like click on myself and go to add a friend.
Oh, hold on. I gotta open up friends and chat. That thing's always closed.
I've, my the long answer to that question, or the short answer to that long answer was, no, I'm not logged on to Steam on web.
Oh, here we go. Add a friend. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking send that to you. There you go.
Cool.
Don't narrate it out loud. No.
5, 7.
Fuck! Stop it! Stop.
There you are.
Oh, I gotta do a stretch as ordered or requested.
Get that correct.
Yes, kitty. Kitty.
Yeah, now I kind of want to play some Loop Hero. I'm 2 achievements away from 100%ing it.
Nice. The only game I've 100%ed was Rogue Legacy 1
Hell yeah.
and SteamWorld Dig.
I've
Of all the
never played
games. It's just some silly dig game or whatever, where you just dig. Like, there's a bunch of whole genre of them where, like, the point is you go down and
I played a
mine
few of those
things.
weird little, like the
Yeah.
Xbox Live Arcade.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. It's just like one of those
Minecraft.
games.
Those are fun.
It was just, I played the whole thing in my stream. It did it all in like 3.5 hours, something like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's worth a couple bucks. I'd play it again.
Hell
I got
yeah.
the sequel. I have to get that. I have to pick that up still.
Hell yeah.
They've got the
Ah.
sequel. I'm butchering my words here. Kitty, can Mama can come visit Mama? Come here. No, she ain't having it.
Ain't having it.
No, she ain't having it. So yeah. Where are we at? We'll go for another 30 minutes. We'll call it a day. How about that?
That's good with me.
All right. And then you and I should sit down at some point and share music, because that would be a fascinating thing to do.
I'm down. I know you're not too into the growling and screaming stuff, but
I'll listen to anything at least
I
once.
feel like I've got a few in mind that I can persuade you otherwise with.
Because, like,
but
I do. I mean, I have one Hecate Enthroned album I like. There's one The Covenant album I like. There's one Dimmu Borgir album I like. You know, it's just like this.
Dimmu Borgir is so good. I like their puritanical um shit. What is the? It's got like three really long names in it. It's like their first album. That album is evil. Oh my god.
The album
I
I had
I
was
like an evil sounding album.
Enthroned Darkness Triumphant, I think. I think that's
Ooh,
called.
that's a good album too. I do like that one.
That's why I was looking for power metal and I found that. Because at the time, there was no internet. So, like, you just have to go based on cover. It looks like it could be the same genre as this Manowar album I had, right? Like, and then I get it, like, this isn't what I was looking for, but alright, it's okay. And
Black
I
metal
think the only reason I like it is because I listen to it a lot, I think.
Black metal's got some ties to that genre too,
Well, of
though.
course. I
I
mean,
mean, they're all interconnected for
but
sure.
yes, they all link back to Black Sabbath. Every metal riff ever recorded, Black Sabbath already did it. So don't pretend like you're gonna be original.
Well, and I mean, the thing about originality in music is like, I think what makes content original in the first place is that you take something that inspires you, and you process it through the lens of your life, your experience, what it means
Yep.
to you, how you manifest it, and you like rebuild it into something new. And I think that that's like the most genuine aspect of originality in music that we have to look forward to. And I think that it's beautiful because
you perfectly
people,
succinctly
people's perspectives are always evolving. We're always going to see different things, even if we wear our inspirations on the sleeve, we're going to be able to like interpret it differently every time.
That really description works for any genre of art, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because film's that way too. When people are like, "Oh, Quentin Tarantino's movies are just copy and paste movies," like, you don't understand how movies are made. You don't understand how inspiration works. Clearly, you don't know what the. I don't know. Just, I love his movies. I think he might be creepy, but like, you know, I don't know. Maybe he's just a weirdo. I like weirdos, but maybe he's creepy. He's somewhere in there between those two things.
Somewhere between a weirdo and a creepy.
Yeah, just like me. I'm a little bit between weirdo and a creep. Yep.
That's fair. I'm pretty much the same way.
Perfect. That's why we're friends.
I get away with being a creep because I am good at makeup, I guess. And I have boobs.
You know, it's because you're fucking hot, but you got hot girl privilege.
Shucks. Yeah, I know I do. I'm not gonna try to lie about it. I'll check my privilege on.
I'm at best average girl. I mean, you consider when you consider cultural beauty standards. It's all about how you feel, obviously, but like.
Absolutely.
But like, I know where I am. I understand. When hot girl wants to talk to me and be my friend, hot girl gets to talk to me and be my friend as long as she's good to me, right? Like, that's how it works. And everybody around me is so hot. I'm like, why? Sometimes I'm like, how am I friends with all these hot people? Like, what the fuck? When I was the ugly duckling, okay? I literally turned into a swan. And I'm surrounded by beautiful swans. And it's wonderful. Because, like, I didn't feel anything attractive at all. Even though I got compliments when I was mask presenting. And when I finally let myself be free, like a thimbleful in comparison. Like, all right.
I definitely relate to that.
But hey, we all good. I feel prettier today than I did 3 years ago when I started. So.
Well, you certainly look very pretty.
Oh, thank you. Aww. Get all blushy. I'm looking blushy on stream.
I'm good at that.
I guess. I'm just gonna hide my face.
Or have you heard of The Void Rains Upon Her Heart?
I feel like I've definitely heard that. Someone suggested that to me.
It's like a bullet hell. It's like a side-scrolling shooter bullet hell kind of thing. But
I don't have it, so
with roguelite mechanics.
That's
it's
cool.
about loving. It's about loving monsters to like break them free of some nightmare.
Oh, that's beautiful. Considering
I love it. It's so gay. I love it so much.
That's monster fucker is my MO for sure.
I don't know if we're fucking the monsters, but we're definitely loving them. We're loving them to death.
It's good shit. Good shit. Yeah. I mean, I just been obsessively playing Hades and some Animal Crossing. That's pretty much all I've been doing for the last month.
Yeah, you've been making me hop on the Hades more lately.
Phrasing.
I, I don't think Hades would be my first choice if I had to pick any of
He
the.
is way too manipulative. Ugh.
He's just. I feel like he'd be really uptight in bed and like not in a fun way.
He'd be like missionary only. You're like, this is boring.
No, stare me in the eyes.
Yeah, right. Like you want direct eye contact the whole time, no kissing.
Hey
5 minutes
weirdo.
of thrusting. That's all you get.
What
Fig-
is this? A grinder meetup from 2018?
Ouch! 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 Oh no! Oh no! That's that was a personal attack.
I'm sorry. It was meant to be a personal attack on myself.
I know. That's just like it hurts.
Uh,
It was Backpage back then, but basically the same thing.
yeah. Yes. I think I started my meetup phase on Craigslist, which I know is fucking terrible, and I was
I mean,
very
it's not
lucky.
Backpage wasn't much better.
I was very lucky to not like run into very many bad situations.
I also did not have any problems, but I'm lucky for that.
Yeah. But if I had to pick one of the he/him Olympian gods in Hades to fuck, um, gotta say it'd probably be Dionysus.
Orpheus for me, but then again, I'm big on he/him lesbians,
Orpheus,
so.
Orpheus would be a passionate fuck for sure.
Oh my god, I feel like he would pay attention to what your favorite body part for as long as it took. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I
Yeah,
don't know. He
music.
just seemed like that kind of person. Like he'll obsess about a part until he figures it out, like a fucking puzzle or something, and then he'll write a song about it, and you're like, what the fuck?
Bards, am I right?
Yeah, right. Jesus. But yeah, like I love Orpheus, and I can't fucking say her name sometimes. Uh, Eurycles,
Eurydice.
Eurydice. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I like them. They're my favorite lesbian couple.
I know you mentioned a musical at one point today. Have you heard of Hades Town?
Hades Town? No.
It's a musical that tells the story of Orpheus and Eurydice.
Oh, that's
Very
cool.
well done. I highly recommend it.
Interesting. Okay. Sounds cool.
It's it got a lot of like soul in the music. Ugh,
One
I do
word?
love it.
One word. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Awesome. Oh, it's on a U.S. national tour as of last year.
Hell yeah, it'd be cool to see it live.
Hmm. Apparently, there's an Edmonton production for people who want to actually drive to Edmonton for some reason.
I don't even know where Edmonton is. Is that
It
Canada?
is a central section of Canada. That's where like all the oil fields are, and it's like a very conservative
Ugh,
section of Canada.
sounds terrible.
My ex is from there. She was a good person though. She's like a good thing from Edmonton. There are probably plenty of good people in Edmonton, but there's a lot of like, yeah,
A lot of not as well.
yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, I want to play this art game. I forgot I had this.
What game?
Such art.
Oh, never heard of that one.
It's like a game where like this. I mean, the story doesn't really matter, but it's interesting for context. Where like,
Oh
it's
fuck. Sorry.
you okay?
Yeah, I just had a back spasm, and that really hurt.
Oh, oh no.
I'm okay. It's gonna happen a lot. You just have to keep going.
Okay. You play as like a human. Humanity's like advanced so far that like humans don't really do art, and it's all like computer generated. But there's like one human every now and then that has like the artistic spark. So they put all
Interesting.
of them on this like satellite to try to like take commissions and like basically have like a renaissance of human art. but that's just the story. So like you get this like big studio and a satellite that's like you have big canvases and all sorts of paint and like color pickers and whatnot. Um,
Interesting.
and it's just a fun chill out, like draw whatever the fuck you want kind of game.
What about
Um,
if I can't draw?
I mean, I can't draw.
Okay,
You should
fair.
see some of the pictures I've made in this game. They're just so bad.
I want to see some screenshots now. That's it.
Let me see if I have some.
Oh no. All right.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I took. Okay, so I only have one good screenshot. Let me put it
I
on
want
the.
to see your bad screenshots. Fuck that.
Well, the other one's just like a screenshot of the scenery. Oh, I guess I can just share it.
Oh, did you send me an invite? I think you did. Yes, new invite. Oh, I add you to my list. Okay, sorry. Sorry it took so long. There, you're on my friends list. You can now look at the games we both have.
You're fine.
Whew. I did my part, finally.
Okay, I'm just gonna like, how do I?
Wow, my friend is on a really bad movie watch list. He literally just watched That's My Boy, The Longest Yard remake, and Grown Ups.
Um, sounds like a really not great
It
time.
was the Adam Sandler triple bill. Longest Yard's okay. It's a generic comedy. Most of them are generic comedies, but like, I don't know. It was okay. Would I watch again? Probably not.
Okay, so here's the
Oh, late.
one
That's what I was waiting for.
here's the one thing I drew that I took a screenshot of. That's
Okay.
about the that's about the extent of what I can do in this
I
game.
await. I await its arrival.
Wait, oh, did it not?
Oh, watch. Oh, I have to look at the stream. Sorry. Hey, that's about the quality of my drawing. Excellent. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, so and like I enjoy the game,
Can't show it
so
to the stream, sadly, but that's just the way it is. I mean, I could, but I'm way too fucking lazy. So fuck it.
it's nice to chill out with a little bit of drawing sometimes.
I just don't like. I've never really gotten any joy out of drawing. If I find it stressing,
That's fair.
I would play Gartic Phone, which is probably the most fun I had drawing. But like, boy, my drawings were not good.
Play what? I didn't hear.
Gartic Phone. It's a
Uh,
web-based game. It's like you know the game Telephone, where you say a phrase and go around the circle.
yeah.
It's that but art. So it's I draw. I come up with a prompt. The next person draws it.
Oh,
Someone else
I just
tries to
played this.
tries to
I
figure out
just played this
what
recently,
the
like a
prompt that
Thanksgiving gathering.
they have to come up with a new prompt based on the art they're given, and so on and so forth until the end of the chain, and then it's revealed, and you all go, "How the hell did Godzilla get in here?" You know,
Yeah, I've played that once and it was a lot of fun.
it's a lot of fun with the right people. It's stressful as fuck with the wrong people.
Yeah, I can see that. Have you heard of Board Game Online?
Board Game Online is the website.
Yeah,
I a long time ago. I haven't been there in a
I
while.
used to play that all the time with my friends just because it was like a nice little browser game that you didn't need a good computer to be able to play.
Oh, nice.
Um, yeah, that one was fun. A lot of pop culture stuff.
I like board games a lot. So.
Yeah, it's basically like everyone just takes turns rolling dice to like move spaces, and then there's a random event that happens on every
So it's,
turn.
it's Mario Party.
Essentially, yeah, with it's Mario Party with like an inventory and like classes and skills and
It's
shit.
cool. Me and my roommates in college used to do like Mario Party to see who had to do the bathroom. Whoever won got to just they didn't have to worry about it, and you just and
That's
then
funny.
and then you would set up a tiebreaker like event and watch the other two like battle out who has to clean the bathroom. I
I
got
like
very
that.
good at some events and I was very bad at some others, and sometimes I really did. I got unfairly screwed 3 or 4 times in a row, but way it goes.
I've been considering buying the Mario Party that just came out for Switch that has like the top 100 mini games in it, and like
Oh, I need to get that, and then we should totally do that and play that. That'd be
I
great.
would be so down. Oh, let's.
I mean, I've got
Well, wait.
right now. I've got Mario Kart, Mario Golf. What were you? What's up? You said wait. Sorry,
Oh no, that's okay. I was just like, I can't stream from my Switch,
but
but
I
I would
can,
like,
so you can come play on
yeah,
my
if you
game.
can, like,
Yeah, and you could just be on
I'll
voice
just get on
chat,
the voice
and
chat.
that's
Yeah, that'll be
yeah.
fun.
Get whoever else that we know that is also willing to do this silliness on stream.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Especially if they're also
Oh,
a streamer, because like I'm trying to network with other streamers and like mix fan bases a bit.
well, you got me, but I don't really have a fan base.
It's okay. I'm also perfectly fine introducing other people to my friends because they're awesome. They deserve more
Oh,
fans. So
yeah,
I see you playing with your hair.
it's we do be stimming.
You're allowed to. I'm sorry if I pointed it out. I didn't mean to make you self-conscious.
No, that's okay.
I have a habit of doing that without meaning to. I'm not bothered by stems, just to be clear. I mean, that'd be really, really fucked up of me to be like, you can't stem, but I'm gonna stem, rock around like a weirdo in my chair and make clicky noises and sing and shit. But no, you can't stem by playing with your hair. Nope, that's too much. That'd be really fucked up of me.
I feel like the people that get the most upset about stimming are the people who like stim a lot themselves but don't understand the concept of it or why they do it.
Or people who are annoyed by things like the bouncing table because I can't stop shaking my leg. That was my ex. She did not at all. She hated the singing. She hated the random whistling. She hated all the little noises I made. She hated the noises I made. Period. I think it was the problem.
I love when my friends make noises.
Oh.
I make noises myself too, so like yeah, I could never be with someone who was like,
Me either.
fuck that. You gotta be quiet. Like, fuck
No, I
you.
mean I want a house of peace, but in a house of peace, I mean like I don't want anyone yelling at each other, no snide remarks, just love and respect and honest conversation. That's all I want. I want a house of peace.
Yeah.
Sometimes joy requires loudness, but like house of peace is very important.
Same here.
Put me in the wrong.
I mean, no one cohabiting a space should have to like wonder or like I don't know.
I was constantly shamed for like every stim I did ever.
Yeah.
It's not like her fault. She didn't understand. I'm sure she's the kind of person that she knew, and I knew how to express that. We would have been better, but neither of us knew how to communicate. It was my first major relationship, so
Everything's a learning experience,
Absolutely.
I suppose.
Man, absolutely. Hard conversations are hard, but important. Hey, we also left off that fucking hanging thread about polyamory and conversation and stuff. Anyway, I just remembered now that we left that off over an hour ago.
I feel like there were a few few tangents we went on for like a moment and then
More than one hanging thread in this conversation. Welcome to
neurodivergency, am I right?
I was about to say, welcome to neurodivergency. So yeah. Lost thought. God damn it. Had a good question too. Favorite pizza toppings. There we go.
Favorite pizza toppings? I love this topic.
Hell yeah. Pizza rules.
Oh, you reminded me of how hungry I am.
You're welcome.
That's okay. If we're ending the stream soon, then
We are. We got about 15 minutes. Yeah.
I can hold out for 15 minutes. Favorite pizza toppings? Really love cream cheese as a pizza topping.
What? Wow,
Yes.
I don't think I've ever had that.
You
I mean,
haven't had it?
I'd try it. That sounds good.
I don't know if they have mod pizza where you are, but
I don't know what that is, so no.
mod pizza is really good because you can like get as many toppings on your pizza as you want, and they don't charge you extra. That's like their thing.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, cream cheese is really good. They're like little just spots of cream cheese usually around.
Interesting.
Banana peppers. Love banana peppers.
I love banana peppers. Love
Um,
peppers in general, to be fair, but
yeah, me too. Banana peppers for me, they're like what spicy pickles should be.
I mean, I like spicy pickles too.
But then it's funny because I only like dill pickles. I don't like sweet or spicy pickles.
See, I like spicy and I like dill, but I have to be in the mood for the spicy pickles. I love dill pickles, but oh boy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Especially since starting spironolactone, I've been
Yep.
crunching some pickles.
Yep. I've been eating a lot of popcorn because of it. Same thing. Salt.
I haven't had the popcorn in a while.
I love popcorn. I eat like a bag a day sometimes. Like
That's the
every
movie
day last
generation.
week, I definitely had a bag of popcorn.
You're not a true movie buff if you don't eat popcorn every day.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not. I don't gatekeep like that.
I know, I know.
I know you were joking. I know you're joking, but I don't want anyone to take it out of context. So that's
It's
all.
fair. It's fair.
As gatekeeping is
Context
one
is
of those things I'm really. I don't. I'm like I try. I mean, it's very easy to accidentally do. Like, so people go, "You haven't seen that yet." That makes people feel like crap, and so like you're gatekeeping like joy from them because then they feel like they were.
and,
It's like
and and I agree, and I think I've been trying really hard to like shift when I want to have that reaction. I try to shift it into like, wait, this is really exciting because this person can
yes,
experience this thing for the first
yes,
time, and
exactly.
now it's like a mutual thing. Like, please watch this
Oh,
because
when you see, I like to say,
it's
"Oh,
good.
you're in for a treat. That movie is so
Yeah,
good."
yeah.
I try not to pressure people to see it because that will make people not want to see it, right? So
That's how I am with video games, and like specifically one of my friends that I talk to on Discord all the time. Been telling her to watch or to play Deltarune for a couple months, and she's like, every time you ask, it gets pushed back by a year, and I'm like,
yeah, some people are like that.
oh.
That's the way it goes.
I just want everyone to experience that game.
But I have to have played Undertale before I played Deltarune. It tells me at the beginning of
Technically, you don't have to,
it
but
tells me at the
but
beginning of Deltarune I should have. So I
it's
have
so
Deltarune because that's free. But like,
the way I like to describe it, and I think the way that Toby Fox, the developer, would probably describe it is like Undertale is kind of like it's definitely important on its own merits, but it's kind of like context for Deltarune in a way, in like a weird, almost alternate universe kind of way.
interesting.
But yes, play Undertale first, and then play Deltarune, and that's the last I'll say about that.
Yes, don't pester. That's a yeah. I have to deal with enough pester in my life. Good lord. Anyway, my favorite pizza toppings we were talking about.
Yes, please. I do want
My
to hear.
favorite, I love the Hawaiian pizza, of course.
Yeah,
What I really like, jalapeno pepperoni. Just those two together.
that's classic. That's a classic
I
combination.
fucking love jalapeno on pizza. It's just.
I shouldn't, but I really want to order some pizza now.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I mean, I had the spinach feta chicken pizza once that was incredible. Um, I've had
oh,
more than one buffalo chicken pizza because buffalo chicken's like one of my favorite foods. So
hell yeah!
I
How
have
about this?
what?
Have you had artichoke
I don't like
on pizza?
artichokes.
You don't like artichoke?
Nope.
Okay, okay,
I'm really picky about vegetables and fruits.
okay.
Fr-
Good to know.
like no
What?
squash. I'm not a big fan of squashes. I don't even like pumpkins. I love pumpkins. I don't like to eat pumpkins. I like
Okay.
pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are great.
So by extension, you probably don't like pumpkin pie.
I do not like most pies, but yes, pumpkin pie especially. I like chocolate cream pie, Boston cream pie. Like I
Okay.
like the more sweet end pies. I'm not big on fruit pies. I
Okay.
like apples, but I don't like apple pie. I like applesauce, but I don't like apple pie. It's a little weird, I know.
I mean, I'm not judging. Everyone's got their tastes. Everyone's got their thing.
Like and like if I was starving on a desert island, I'd eat the apple pie. It's not that bad. It's just something I'd rather not have.
For sure.
Rhubarbs, blah. I was thinking my ex made rhubarb pie a lot, and I was like, oh, it's just rhubarb, whatever it was. I don't know. No thanks.
I like my dad would grow strawberries and rhubarb in the backyard.
Oh, nice. I love strawberries.
So like strawberry rhubarb pie was always something to look forward to.
Interesting. I
Yeah,
probably wouldn't like
like
it because of rhubarb, but
it like the tartness of the rhubarb like really boosted the sweetness of the strawberry, and I really liked that. Um, but homegrown strawberries are just superior in general, as with most
The
homegrown
best
vegetables.
strawberries in the world come from Oxnard, California, and then none of them are sold in America. Almost all of them go to. I shouldn't say most of them aren't sold in America. Almost all of them go to Japan and France, exports.
Interesting.
And the only way to get them is those roadside vendors. Because what happens is the people who pick the fruit get to take a certain percentage home because they'll steal it anyway. So now it's just part of their gig in a lot of places. And then that's how you can get them. That's the only way to get them. It's just get lucky and get the right stall, the right
That's really
strawberries.
cool.
It's really cool.
It's a cool little thing to know for sure.
It's something I learned while living in Oxnard. It's a thing you learn when you live someplace too long.
Oxnard sounds like whatever sound Pinky makes from Pinky and the Brain.
Look, the only good thing that came out of Oxnard was punk, ska punk. That was it.
Ska's intense. Like
I
I
love
consider
ska.
myself I consider myself a pretty apt metal drummer. I can't do most ska songs. You have to
I'm
have like all
yeah.
sorts of tight chops for that to
Oh
be a ska
yeah.
drummer.
I love
It's
ska. I love
crazy.
Aquabats were my introduction to that. So big fan of the Aquabats.
Admittedly, I don't know a lot of individual ska bands.
What? Oh, the Aquabats. They had their own show and everything.
Really?
Yeah, the Aquabats Super Show, I think it's called. Something like that. But yeah, that's a
Sounds
band.
like,
Like I said, we have to hang out sometime and just share music. Like,
yeah, definitely.
we
I'm
have probably
down.
completely different sense of music, and I think it'll be really eye-opening for both of us in some ways.
Yeah.
I'm like super into psych doom metal, but only with female vocals, and I really like the sound of retro new wave music. And then uh, I'm into Japanese city pop and like all sorts of weird genres like that. Power metal big on me for me.
Have you heard any Devin Townsend?
I have, yep.
I like Devin Townsend a lot.
It's pretty good. I don't think I have any of his music. But that's not like it's not like I'm like, oh no, I don't like him or something. That no, that's just
He,
that's corn
uh,
and Limp Bizkit.
I I definitely had a corn phase. Definitely had a Limp Bizkit phase, unfortunately.
Like the only one I think that really stands the test that new metal stuff are Linkin Park and Disturbed. Really, so few bands
So
really kind of
yeah,
hold up.
Disturbed, the Sickness or whatever the first
Down with
album
the
was called.
Sickness. I like Believe. That's my favorite. That's my
Whatever
favorite
the
is
first album was, I can't remember if it
Down
was
with the
just called
Sickness. Yeah,
The Sickness or The Game, but
it's called the Sickness,
um,
I think.
that was a great album and was like pretty much like what I consider to be quintessential Disturbed for sure, and I think most people would agree with that. But
I really like Believe. Like the lyrical content in that, I really
and that's
like.
true.
You
Like
know.
I guess I haven't really like branched out too much into the lyrical content of their other music,
Oh shit.
except for like the popular ones like 10,000 Fists. I don't know if that's from that album or not, but
That's the third album, fourth album, something like that. There's also Indestructible, Invincible. I can't remember that one was. I don't.
I like
I haven't caught up. I just like those first two albums quite a bit. You know.
was Stricken from Believe.
Stricken. I mean,
Stricken,
I will go look real quick.
Stricken Chicken.
I mean, I've got it right here. After I get through 37 Rick Wakeman albums. Hold on. Believe the Sickness Stricken is from. Why is my finger getting really hot? No, I don't think it's
Oh,
on either one of them. There's no,
okay.
my index fingers get screen are like super hot. It's so weird.
Maybe I just think the first album is quintessential Disturbed because that's all I've really delved into. I'm not
it's
afraid to admit
it's
that.
I would say it's not my favorite band, but those first two albums I really dig, and I never really
And
stopped
they're certainly not
listening.
my favorite either.
It's just like those are the kind of things like those are the new metal bands that like just I think just they just speak to me in some way.
Yeah,
Linkin
like
Park
Disturbed and
is
Slipknot were super important to me, like as far as like first metal bands. I also really liked a lot of deathcore, like All That Remains was really good back in the day.
never heard. I know who they are, but I've never heard any of their music.
And actually, I was introduced to a lot of that music by Guitar Hero. Um, and I mean, Guitar Hero is generally, I think, what got me into music anyway. But
Oh
that
wow,
was
that's
where I,
cool.
that was where I first heard a lot of songs from bands that I just like. I don't know, really like
I played a
formed my
few
musical.
of the Guitar Hero games on the Wii. Just date me right back to the mid 2000s real quick.
I it's a little bit of a, I guess, like it was an escape. Guitar Hero was for me because I was like at the height of my parents'
Hmm.
kind of like really bad period of like fighting really
Mm-hmm.
loud, and I would just turn up the Guitar Hero and play away, and then eventually I was like, I want to do this in real life.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, and I mean, I would go to like there's this library gathering every Tuesday after school that I would like walk to the library instead of ride the bus home. Um, and they would just set up like rock band and stuff for a bunch of kids to play after school.
I
And,
played some of that too.
yeah, yeah,
Um. Okay, we've done in 2 hours though, so we should probably end our stream. I mean, I'm okay
sure.
still talking, whatever, but
Yeah, I'm cool with wrapping up the stream for sure.
sure. All right, thank you everybody. I'll see you. What's tomorrow? Shit, Monday. Yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow for Hades, probably,
Oh yeah,
cause I gotta play more Hades.
I'm excited for that if it's Hades, but I'll probably be there either way.
Oh, thank you, appreciate you.
Of course. Thanks for hanging out on the stream, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Guys and gals and in between and all the others.
Yeah. So yeah. I keep saying yeah because I'm trying to find words. Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 Bye, everybody.
Bye.